Hi everyone, welcome back. Thursday morning, Forex Market Analytics, our daily program. Guys, we're landed today on the dollar index. We wanted to talk about the big picture, basically the long-term cycle. We feel that there might be a huge breakout. I mean, we've seen the dollar index trading sideways pretty much ever since 2018, right? Especially the last part of it, it really started to move, horizontally. And now, this is what intriguing as far as we're concerned. The last move we had here in the last couple of weeks was the move that actually got us, got us thinking that we might be heading upwards. And here's what happened. I mean, at first we've seen price pull back pretty strongly on that 98.48. Remember that key level? That was a pretty strong resistance. We've seen that, that pullback. And to be honest, at that point, we thought price was heading downwards towards the lower section, towards 95.34, and we actually had that bearish conviction. But it was very much dependent on a breakdown below 96.96 here. Remember that key level, that strong support? And we knew that for us to actually, establish a full, solid, strong bearish conviction, we got to have that breakdown confirmation below 96.96 with at least a weekly bar, closed. But we didn't have that, right? We had a couple of interesting attempts, no doubt, but they both failed and price began to move up. Now, it did come off last week, but now we can see that it starts to move away again. Move away from that danger area. Now, because that's the last checkup was actually on that 96.96 rather than on that 98.48, right? So we have to go with the flow, with the natural flow of the technical situation. Right now, it is the 96.96 that has the highest vote of confidence, if you will. Now price is basically, that level basically pushes against price, and we see that it starts to take off. And we cannot avoid beginning to think about a massive breakout, right? A massive breakout, basically, that will mark the end of this really obnoxious, trendless, sideways movement that has begun to develop around the middle of 2018. Now, obviously, we still have to make sure before we begin to celebrate a pretty significant upside trend that could last for years. We should be careful because we have this level again, 98.48, right? It proved itself before to be a huge resistance. So we need to make sure price can break above that key level, and then we have a few targets, a few potential price targets. We can talk about 98.95, right? And then 100 spot. And let's just focus on these one, but we actually have even higher targets than these long-term targets. But for now, we're pretty much in a danger area still. As long as we're trading between 96.96 and 98.48 here, price can basically go either way, right? But like I said before, having said that, it is more likely at this point that it will continue to head north. So obviously, it's going to be really interesting to come back and follow up on this one. That's exactly what we intend to do. That's about that for this one. Dollar index, guys, taking a bullish standpoint. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.